Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. What we're doing today, we are winterizing my friend's boat here, so we gotta get some antifreeze going here. I gotta get my grandpa's concoction he has for pumping this into the boat, and then we gotta get the boat started. And yeah, so I'll bring you guys along and show you guys how to fog the engine and everything too. We just got this boat out last Monday, I think it was. I think I have a video of it. I think I do. I'm not sure. Oh no, it's my uncle's boat I'm thinking of. I don't think I have any video of this one, but took the boat last week. He thought he had muffs, blah blah, busy, so now we're just getting the boat winterized for the winter. I'm just gonna grab the one thing and then, all right. So here we got our muffs. We got my concoction over there, which I gotta get hooked up to the battery. But first things first, we gotta get these muffs pointed in the right direction. We'll probably put, leave everything on that side. I think the battery's on that side, so let me get this on like this. These are brand new ones, so there's another thing on still. So muff it up like this. Bucket over here. This actually gets screwed into this guy here, which I'm probably gonna let go of the can. No, we should be good. I think I can manage. Yeah, we're good. Got that on there. All right. So then I'm gonna put the outdrive down. I'm gonna get up here. Okay. All right. Put the outdrive down. All right. So just about where it doesn't touch, just where it just doesn't hit the ground, which right there's fine. Prop's not near the ground. That's perfect. Let me raise up a hair just because that doesn't have the proper, looks like someone either broke the fin on the bottom, so they put a temporary plate or something. I'm not sure. Okay, that's good. Put up 2 seconds. Let's figure out where the battery's at. Leaves are already falling in this thing. All right, I got those batteries connected. Of course, there's just positive and negative together. And then this should just turn it on and off. Which it is not. It's seized up, looks like. All right, I gotta take this off just to get this thing to spin a little bit more. All right, so I'm gonna loosen this up a little bit. I think I had issues with this last time. I think if I loosen this up a little bit, it will work. You just gotta just loosen up a little bit, I think. All right, there you go. At least that's freed up a little bit. Might have to do some stuff, but we'll figure it out in a second. All right, so I just poured some down this hole just so there's some line. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold that hose up when it's ready, and then we'll get that primed up that way. But for now, we're just put this back on. All right, so this is gonna be a little bit weird, guys. So I'm gonna have to probably keep you guys down here, and we're just gonna let everything go the way it's gonna go. So here, I'm gonna get the boat started up first. I'm gonna get it primed up first, I should say, not like started. I'm gonna get can only have so much time, especially the way this is gonna be. Put the blower on. I'm going to fog the engine with some transmission fluid. Alright, so we fogged the engine up. basically all that does is it keeps the cylinders oiled up. That's all that really does. There's a cap for the transmission fluid. I'm sorry guys, it's not gonna be like the greatest video in the world because I'm only a one-man person right now, and man, it's not the easiest thing in the world, I'll tell you that much. Not the easiest, guys, not the easiest, I will say that. Alright guys, so I finished winterizing the boat over there, so now I'm heading over to good old Bubba-Coos because I want some good old tacos, of course. Pick up that, and then after I eat some Bubba-Coos, I'm gonna go back home, drop my dad's food off, and then after that, we're gonna go home. I gotta wait for my father because he has our truck, and my truck needs rear brakes. I should probably do that. No, I should probably do an oil change. I'm gonna do an oil change on Blueberry probably. And then, but the plan for tonight is going to be pick up my friend's car. It broke a rear axle, so I told him, hey, listen, like, clearly, so it feels like a blown transmission, but it looks like it's just the rear axle is blown out. So I said, well, before we say it's a blown transmission, I'm like, your axle is blown, and I don't know if it's all four-wheel drive, but apparently on four-wheel drive, if one axle blows, the car can act like it's a blown transmission because all the power apparently goes to that one wheel that's broken, and all the other wheels won't even move, or won't even try to, or won't even actually even go into park, which makes sense because usually the two wheels in the back, usually they like lock in, they lock up and they don't move. They can, yeah, long story short, they can move. But so it makes sense that is how it works. But yeah, yep, that's it. I don't know. I have a lot of things in my brain, so I have a billion different thoughts going on in my head right now. So it's not the only thing I'm thinking about. Damn ADHD. So if you guys hang in there, I'm gonna get some Bubba, and then we're gonna go get some work done. Maybe I don't want to change out Blueberry, this car, get this car here, and all the good stuff. All right, guys. So we're about to go. I got my Bubba-Coos. I gotta go move this truck out of the way because I am gonna need to. I'm gonna try and get this truck to park over there. And like I said, I gotta wait for the truck to get here because mine needs brakes. It's almost grinding. It's like right there where it's starting to grind, but not terribly yet. But yeah, so we're gonna try to get this truck warmed up, get Rango off the trailer, get this truck moved up over to, hopefully I'll park it right in there. I'm hoping I can just kind of drag this out this way, come over there, hopefully I'm gonna try to butt against the tree or something. But that's the plan. And then also it's kind of better because then the electric's closer. I still gotta do the wiring, which I might do tonight, but I don't know if I'll be able to show you guys because it's gonna be dark. But I don't know. Well, I gotta work my friend's car first. If I gotta work on his car first, work on his car first. But we'll see how that goes. Well, yeah. So let's get this thing started up and go from there. All right, guys. So I'm gonna move the truck right now. I'm gonna set you guys up over here. Now she's like jerking around a lot because right now she's hunting. Like I said, there is a weird issue right now, but I'm gonna try to get her moved real quick out of the way. Got a little eyeballs going there. See it inside the windshield. But I'm gonna set you guys over here. I'm gonna move it. Hopefully it goes easy. Is in that hunting position where it's like it just does not know what to do, and now like when it does that you can't shift it right, so it's like I'm just kind of stuck with the truck right here right now until I can either try to get the truck to run smooth again, or I don't know, I gotta figure it out, or just like kind of do its own thing. And also we're spinning out over here. I see we started kicking we started digging a hole. I didn't expect that. Did not expect that at all. So alright, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna probably back it up. I'll come back. I don't really want me running over this hose. This hose is only rubber. I thought we moved this thing already once, but I guess not. Alright, so yeah, I guess the idea is just maybe just crank the wheel. The problem is I have, well, the car that you guys are on is what's in the way right now. You know, this thing's not the easiest thing to turn. It's not like a car where it's like, hey, you just go this, like this. This thing's gotta go risk. I probably gotta move my car and stuff out of the way, go that way, and then back up this way. The problem is, I can't go on the road until I know this thing's not gonna do this to me, where it's like, all right, nope, we're stuck here, kind of. All right, looks like you're done hunting at least. You're done hunting. You got to the test. You got to the trials. Unlock the brakes. Alright guys, I know it's dark out here, so I'm just getting Rango off. I'm gonna go pick up the car up tonight. And then yeah, so I'm gonna get Rango off and then we'll get on the road. Alright, so here's the car picking up. We gotta get up on the trailer here. And good thing he has a nice little thing right here so I can post the camera right here and get the thing on. Hopefully we're good. Hopefully I have no issues. Hold on, Rabna. That might be too short. Go for that.
It's stopping. It's going forward now.
Alright, go. Put it in forward gear.
You can drive.
Yep. Let it go. Alright, go back to reverse. Nothing.
Try to hit the gas.
Yeah, try to hit the gas a little bit. Okay. Push. Oh. Yeah, push neutral. Yeah. Alright, we're getting to the car now. Oh, gotta get in. Whew. Which one, right? Alright. Let's get the thing off. Hopefully without issue. Work. Alright guys, so I'm gonna end the video off here. So we got the car back here, we winterized the boat today, drove the semi a little more than usual, so it's pretty cool. Yeah, at least some stuff today going on. Nothing too crazy, but you know, did some work. Nah, well, I didn't show all the work I did today, but automotive wise, you guys saw me winterize the boat. So I do that, so we do that. We're just chilling out guys at this point, so a little boring today, but listen, it's gotta be done, right? So tomorrow we're gonna do a video on basically changing an axle on a freaking Lexus, I think IS 250 or something like that, an IS 250 Lexus, so Toyota basically. So yeah, so if you guys enjoyed the video, please like down below, subscribe to the channel, do what takes to follow your dreams, don't let anyone get in your way, stay maverick. I'll see you guys next one.